So now I am going to write Laplace transform formula. We already derived the first formula of Laplace, L of k equal to k by s, Laplace transform of constant. So similar manner we can derive remaining all using the standard Laplace formula, L of f of t equal to integral 0 to infinity e power minus st into f of t dt. Using this formula, these formulas are all derived. L of k by s, L of t 1 by s square, L of t power n factorial by s power n plus 1, L of e power at 1 by s minus n, or L of e power minus at is 1 by s plus a. L of sin at, trigonometric function, a by s square plus a square. L of cos at is s by s square plus a square. L of sin hat is a by s square minus a square. L of cos hat s by s square minus a square. If you can learn up to here, these two you can easily remember. L of sin hat a by s square plus a square, sin hat s square minus a square, cos hat s square minus a square. That is only difference. So the main use of these Laplace transforms is to solve differential equations very easily. Already we discussed about solving higher order differential equation, finding complementary function, particular integral, like that. Without finding CF and PI, using the Laplace transforms, one can easily find out the solution of higher order differential equations, in which we apply these formulas only. Instead of integrating, differentiating, simply by applying these simple Laplace formulas, one can easily solve higher order differential equations, which you may get in your core subjects also. Now, how to use these Laplace formulas to find Laplace of a particular function. For example, you want to evaluate Laplace of this one, L of sin square t needed. You need to find L of sin square t value. So here you don't have sin square t Laplace. Then you need to use some trigonometric formulas to convert that sin square t in terms of sin or cos. We all know that sin square t equal to 1 minus cos 2t by 2. 1 minus cos 2t by 2. So if you replace sin square t with this formula, L of 1 minus cos 2t by 2. Here 1 by 2 is constant. Keep 1 by 2 constant. Apply Laplace for remaining 2. 1 minus cos 2t. 1 by 2 into, apply Laplace for each term. L of 1 minus L of cos 2t. L of 1, L of k by s. L of 1 by s. L of cos at, we are having formula. L of cos at, s by s square plus a square. Here a value is 2. So s by s square plus 2 square. This will be Laplace transform of sin square t. L of sin square t. Similarly, one can easily evaluate cos square t also. To evaluate L of cos square t, the same procedure you need to follow, but you need to use this formula. Cos square t equal to 1 plus cos 2t by 2. So this is the formula which we are going to use to evaluate this. The similar one, sin square t formula only, but the only difference is here you have 1 minus cos 2t, 1 plus. The same derivation, in the place of minus you will get plus. For example, if you have the same problem like this, evaluate L of sin 3t into sin t. When two trigonometric functions sin or cos are in product, then how to evaluate? You cannot write Laplace for individual terms when they are in product. If they are in sum or difference, they can apply Laplace for each term, individual term. You can easily evaluate Laplace transform of each term. So, but here you need to use trigonometric transformation formula, which you know very well. Trigonometric transformation. This one, 2 sin A sin B. 2 sin A sin B has formula cos of A minus B plus cos of A minus B minus cos of A minus A plus B. Cos of A minus B plus cos of A plus B will be 2 sin A sin B. Whenever two trigonometric functions are in product, using trigonometric transformations, you are going to split that one as product or sum. Then you can apply Laplace for individual term, you can find Laplace transform easily. So now the two sine terms are in product, we are going to use Laplace transform of sin 3t sin t using this formula. Sin 3t into sin t equal to get that form 2 sin A sin B form, I am multiplying and dividing with 2. 1 by 2 into L of 2 sin 3t sin t. So the formula is 2 sin A sin B. 2 sin A sin B. Here A is 3t, B is t. A is 3t, B is t. So now 1 by 2 L of cos A minus B, 3t minus t, 3t minus t, 2t minus 3t plus t, cos of 3t plus t, 3t plus t is 4t, cos 4t. Now apply Laplace for individual term like this. L of cos 2t minus L of cos 4t. So 1 by 2 into L of cos AT formula we know. L of cos AT is S by S square plus A square. Here A is 2 in the first case. In the second case A is 4. So S by S square plus A square. S by S square plus 2 square minus S by S square plus 4 square. If denominator term is same, then you can take LCM, otherwise you can leave like this. If you want, you can write in the place of 2 square 4, that's all. S by S square plus 4, S by S square plus 16. Like this, when two trigonometric functions, sine cos in product, using trigonometric transformation formula, we are going to evaluate Laplace transform of that functions. Whenever the functions are direct, then you can apply formula directly. That means, what I am saying, for example, if you have sin 2t plus cos 3t plus e power t minus t, simply applying Laplace for each term. L of sin 2t, L of cos 3t, L of e power t, L of t. When they are in product, then only you think about some other principles in Laplace. When sine cos are in product, you need to think about transformations. When e power t and sine, e power t and cos are product, we will discuss about that. When e power t is in product with some other function, we are going to apply first shifting theorem. Like that, when t is in product with sine and cos, then we are going to apply one formula, multiplication by t. So they are different principles. You need to think about different principles in Laplace when they are in product. When they are in difference or sum like this, simply applying Laplace for individual term and using these formulas, you can easily evaluate Laplace transform of any function. Okay, so these formulas plays key role to evaluate any function Laplace transform.